I'm here to help with your confusion. Y'all are in one of two camps. You've either watched every video on this account and you're like, this is an incredibly insane story, tell me more. Or two, you're new and you're super confused. My charismatic rodeo queen grandmother was the leader of the cult that I grew up in. It was a cult that was formed within the Mormon Church. I was told growing up that I was a survivor of satanic ritualistic abuse. My father was a leader of a satanic worshiping organization that controlled the whole world up to the highest levels of government, and that I was running for my life and could be unalived at any time. Turns out, none of it was true. And that I am not alone in this. This was a cultural thing that swept the nation called satanic panic in the 80s. This big cultural fear of Satan worshipers. And all of this completely made up, no truth, television hosts coming out later and being like, sorry, we made it all up. We just wanted more ratings. Like a complete witch hunt that especially targeted people of color. And instead of just being like, this is a messed up cultural thing that we're part of, my family decided to make it into a whole cult. I am the only one that got out. My grandmother is still a cult leader, and my mother and my brother live in the basement, and my brother hasn't come out of his room for like a decade. The good news is that I took the principles that I created to deprogram myself from a cult and have helped 9,000 other people deprogram from diet culture, patriarchy, and oppressive religion and upbringing. Because sometimes the most dark, horrible things that happen to you end up turning into an incredible force for good. I've written a double memoir about my story. The link is in the bio. I hope you're now less confused, but if you are still confused but intrigued, feel free to watch the pinned videos and stick around. And hello, I'm Lydia.